Hello and welcome back to the Adventure with the Boys 5th edition Real Play Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I am your Dungeon Master, Jared Slate. Last time, our boys went into the city to be heroes and fight off the Djinn that was destroying the city. Upon vanquishing their foe, Gar comes face to face with his old friend. Is he a hero, or is he under arrest? Well, yeah, this was immediately after killing the Djinn, and the smoke was beginning to clear a little bit. And General Midas walked up to Gar and said, "Gar, it really is you. I can't believe my own eyes."
Oh, is that it? Okay.
That's,
Whose idea was it to make a statue of me in the town square?
I believe that was the mayor at the time.
Terrible taste. Terrible mayor.
You saved us. You saved... Your scouting report brought the news we needed. We would have charged into those innocents, wasting good men, and they would have closed in behind us and ended us. Your scouting report came just in time.
Can't really argue with that.
We thought you had died, trying to harry them and slow them down. Without you, we would all be dead.
I doubt they could have killed you, but everybody else, yeah.
It is so good to see you, old friend.
Good to see you as well.
Will you come with me to the castle to meet the mayor?
Is it the mayor that made the statue?
No.
I'm sure it's not. Probably in the ground by now.
That was Mayor Tyler Book. He is long since gone.
All right, lead the way, Midas.
Right. Fucky, are you still going, to the cart?
I am. Grasping the flask very tightly.
Oh, I forgot who had it.
So, before you guys...
Yeah, what are we doing with this pirate?
Yeah, what happened to Pirate Guy?
So, General Midas turns and says, "Is that the pirate captain? How did he get out of the flask?"
I don't know. There was a lot happening. There's that giant thing we were trying to fight.
No more lies. We tried to get the gin in the bottle to save everybody. Didn't work. And obviously the pirate came out.
Well, if it's you, I can trust that you'll take good care of the flask. You may help.
I'll try my best.
You do have it, don't you, Gar?
But we must take this pirate. I guess I will bring him to the castle. Put him in the cells there. So as you guys head on your way, he figures it's your whole party. He doesn't know about Floki. And as you guys are walking to the castle, he says, "I could have sworn I saw you in town yesterday. But I might have been wrong. You disappeared without a trace again. I figured it was my eyes playing tricks on me."
Well, it was in disguise. I don't think it flickered, but you may have.
He saw Floki disguised as you.
I know. But I don't know that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Alright, Floki, what do you do when you get to the cart?
I hide in it, I guess.
Okay, so you're
Now
just
I
hiding
need to
it.
wait for the others.
Okay. So back at the castle, he leads you through the castle and he says, "Wait here, I will bring this pirate down into the cells." And he takes the pirate Captain Wiley down and puts him in the cells. You hear some arguing from the guard down there, saying "What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to put them in there. Where's Ricky? What the hell is going on?" Then a few minutes
where
later,
is Ricky?
a few minutes later, General Midas comes up without the pirate captain, and he looks very angry. He says, "Incompetent lout. I'm gonna replace him." Yeah.
I did always tell you, Water Kingdom has the most amount of softies in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of lean over and pat Musk on the shoulder.
So yeah, he leads you into the castle proper, and into basically a throne room where like the servants are kind of bustling about because there's so much commotion going on in the city, and there is a gnome in very fine clothing standing in the middle of the throne room, directing people which way and go. It says, "No, don't put that there! Oh, you idiots! That's flammable! If there's fire here, God, ah!" And General Midas approaches and bows to him. Says, "Mayor Clement, these fine heroes helped me fight the Jinn. And this is the hero of legend, Gar himself, back from the dead."
Gar, would you like my cloak of billowing for your introduction?
No.
All right.
I druid craft some puffs of like glitter dust around him.
You guys are not helping.
So Clement looks over and he says, "Ah, yes, very, very heroic. He looks. Yes. Hello. My name is Clement Dang Dizzy. I am the current acting mayor of the Water Kingdom. But things are very tough right now. We're trying to figure out what is going on."
I'm sure these are trying times.
Yes. Bombs in the city. Jinns attacking. Ricky escaping from the cell and stealing everything from the vault. Our stone has gone missing. That damn mayor of Dewgrove is gunning for my position for years.
We've been hearing many rumors about him. Seems like he needs to be taken care of.
He eyes you up and he says, "That's a little forward for court intrigue, but I need to work on that a little bit. Well, it's very nice to meet you. Midas, can you give them rooms in the castle? I need to tend to some stuff, get some repairs, some accounts going. Please, do anything they need. Just give it to them." So he kind of goes back to like telling people where to go, and Midas turns to you and says, "Come with me. We have a few open rooms in the captain's quarters we can settle you down in. So, there anything I can do for you?"
A meal would be nice.
Yes. Where are my manners? Yes. Come with me. We can sit and talk in the dining room. So he leads you into the main dining hall, and it's very long. And he stops a wandering servant, and he whispers a few words to him. The servant goes running off towards the kitchens, which you guys know where they are because you've been through here before.
What?
And,
Man, what a nice castle. I wish I've visited these more often.
yes, it's the finest in all the Water Kingdom. It has to be for the high seat. But tell me, Gar, where have you been all this time?
Surviving in the wilderness.
Really? What happened to your unit?
They met an untimely end.
That is unfortunate. Such is the times of war. But tell me, what can I do for you? And
Well, that meal would be a good start.
yes, the cooks are working on it right now. It'll just take but a few moments. And who are your friends? And I didn't think you had friends. You never really struck me as the bonding type of person.
Normally you'd be right, but some interesting circumstances have thrust these fine gentlemen into my life.
I would very much like to hear those. Maybe one day we can sit down over a mug, like old times, and discuss these past 200 years.
Sounds good.
But I must get the guard working on fixing up the town and putting out the fires. Please stay here. Your rooms, a servant will show you to where they are. I will be back on the morrow. We can discuss your plans.
Sounds good.
So he gives you like a little salute, one of the old-fashioned ones from the war, and he departs.
Aww.
And as you guys are sitting there for a bit, looking a little awkward because like everyone's hustling, bustling about, running back and forth, and you're the only one sitting at this massive table for like 100 people. And Cook comes out and he looks around and he says, "Are you the ones the general said to feed?"
Yep, that's us.
Oh, very good, very good. Come on, boys. So like 15 more servants like file out from behind him, and they all have just these massive trays upon trays of food. They start setting them down on the table, and they open them up. There's like roasted quail, there's duck, there's whole turkeys, there's plates of vegetables, just everything you could imagine at a feast. Plates of dinner rolls, just everything. Cups of wine, mugs of ale. They just lay it all out on the table, and they said, "Please, help yourself, and thank you, thank you."
If I eat this, will I get feline insurance?
No.
Darn.
One more thing
Yes?
before you go. Would you happen to have any Griffin Fire whiskey?
Yes, I do believe Clement always keeps a supply on hand.
We'll take one bottle, please.
Of course, anything. And if I might be so bold, Mr. Sergeant Gar, could you, give me your autograph for my kids?
Wow, Gar.
All right, you're gonna make me blush. Yeah, why not?
So
Man.
he pulls out a little ink pot and quill and a little piece of paper and he hands it to you.
Carrying an ink pot in your pocket—that sounds dangerous.
It's a little,
Anyway.
it's a little file. It has a cork stopper on it.
Still, it sounds dangerous. All right. how
You
do I
can
spell
see
my name?
multiple black stains around his pocket.
See, there we go. All right. I think it's been like 100 years since I've spelt my name. That's about good.
It's just an illegible scribble with like kind of an ink stain from the side of your palm. And he says, "Oh, thank you." And he runs off and starts like whispering with some of the other servants, like pointing to it and looking all happy. While you guys are eating, you notice you are still receiving the +1 charisma buff.
Totally
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about that from the beginning anyway.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I mean, it doesn't affect most of you.
Well, maybe whenever this is all said and done, Gar, we can have Floki get someone to make action figures of you.
Oh Lord.
What's an action figure?
Could have make little models of you.
So,
What do I
Floki,
do?
like 2 hours go by, and you're still hiding in this cart.
My stomach starts to grumble, so I put the flask underneath all of our shit in the cart. Like, I hide it, the piles of stuff,
Okay.
whatever we have. And then I'm like, well, even if I get arrested, I don't have it on me. So then I wander into town to try to find a place to get food.
Okay, so you want to just like stumble around for an inn?
Yeah, but I'm also gonna keep my eyes out for the party, see if they even survived.
Okay. So I'm gonna say you end up at through whatever means you end up at the Hunted Quail, right around the time that General Midas is walking down the street. And
Do
you
I see him?
Yeah, you two kind of like are walking past each other, and you make full on like 2 second long eye contact for a moment, and then keep going.
Oh no.
I go, whew.
But yeah, he runs off to take care of the on fire part of town. And you step
Fair.
into the inn. Right. And so you guys in the castle. As you are sitting there gorging yourself and getting tipsy, a servant comes up to you and says, if you are all prepared, I can take you to your rooms.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yes, that would be
Lead the way.
fine.
I assume it's just the three of you, yes?
Yes.
Correct.
All right. So he leads you up into the guard captain's office. Well, the guard captain's quarters, and there's a couple empty rooms. So he hands you the keys to those. He says, "Yes, these are a couple of the old guard lieutenants who have yet to be replaced or have been on leave. So you're more than welcome to use their quarters."
Thank you. And there's a room for each of us?
Yep.
Okay.
They're very spacious rooms. They have nice beds, bookshelves, all sorts of good stuff.
Ooh, nice.
And Floki,
Yes.
you are in the Haunted Quail. You go in. There's a rather sickly-looking bartender, but he says, "Yes, come in. What can I do for you?"
I was wondering what you had on menu for tonight.
Well, we just got some stray dogs in, so I could cook you up one of them. But
Why did this part of town get caught on fire? And I'm gonna turn around and leave.
okay.
Also, I have a question, Jared.
Yeah.
So, in the heavy smoke and chaos of battle, and
Yeah.
also because I turned myself invisible,
Mm-hmm.
did anyone from the party see me run away?
No.
That's a good question.
They just assumed typical Floki
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
I said Floki has been known to leave us before.
That is the first action he ever did in the game, was to hide from a zombie.
Hmm.
I was in the same room.
Yes, but I mean it's not a secret to the party.
That's fair.
Right. So, where does Floki go next?
I guess. Let me see. I need to find the people who I left for personal gain. And I need to find food that's not disgusting. So I guess I go and are there any guards that are around but that are still on civilian duty, or are they all actively?
Yeah, there's
Doing
almost
crisis
always
stuff.
a guard patrol within, like, sight on the streets.
Okay. I'll go to one that looks like they aren't too busy, like in crisis mode.
Right. There's a group of, like, 4 guards just walking down the street, keeping an eye on the people.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Yes, what can we do for you?
I was wondering if you could help me maybe find my friends. One is a 7-foot-tall lizard person. There's a small goblin and someone who looks like that statue you have in town, turtle person.
So they all kind of look at each other. You are saying you are friends with Gar? Well, I'll be the judge of that. And he kind of, like, eyes you up in a little bit. He says, you are under arrest for impersonating a friend of a hero.
Ah,
We will take you to the castle, and Gar can look at you in the morning.
Gar's at the castle?
Yes, why wouldn't he be?
Sure, I'll not resist. Go on, cuff me if you have to. You just lost your job, sir.
So yeah, he handcuffs you, and the 4 of them escort you into the dungeon, or the prison in the castle.
The one that's
Remember this
broken.
It's not broken.
Well,
There were 6 cells in there, and you
that's
only
true.
and they weren't even broken. They were just opened.
Oh, Brandy gets to spend the night with his pirate friend.
Yeah, so
Damn it.
as you go in there, you see the guard who was in charge when you left, the one that you walked in there, and he spits on you as you walk in. And you see
I remember you.
you see the pirate captain in one of the cells, and they put you in across from him.
This country obviously doesn't know how to treat its heroes. I mean, you, albeit forcefully, fought that beast with your life. And here you are in jail. It's a shame.
He spits on you too.
I hate you. I hate all of you.
He just starts breaking down. Get me out of here! This filth!
I'm gonna burn this town to the ground.
You're all rats!
Lick the bars. Do it.
Oh god. Yeah, so the night passes rather peacefully for Sleeves, Gar, and Musk.
Before morning, I want to go and knock on Musk's door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come in.
So, do you still have that gold on you from the vault?
What have I done to this party?
Yeah. Yeah, I still got the gold on me. Hey, you want your cut?
I'll take my cut. You can keep the shiny rocks, though.
Good, because I wasn't gonna give you those shiny rocks.
Oh. Well, maybe now I want them.
No, they're my shiny rocks.
All right, you can keep your rocks.
All right, I'll give you some extra gold.
How
I think it
much
was
was it?
so I think I got 1,500,
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
and I'll give Sleeves 800 of it.
oh, okay. Thank you, Musk.
Yeah, no problem. Just let me keep my shiny rocks.
Splitting up the gold you robbed from this castle. In this castle.
As honored guests.
Meanwhile, I got 1 cent of it and I'm in jail.
Oh, how it works out that way.
Oh, that's funny.
I just imagine Floki like sitting in this like on a pile of straw with rats going around while he's like holding his face, like running his fingers through his hair, like this can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Keeps looking into his own gold pouch, making sure it's real.
All right, well, thank you, Musk. Sorry for disturbing you.
It's okay. I'm awake.
And I'll bid him good night and go back to bed.
Are there any like books in the quarters that I'm in?
Yeah.
Any books on animals?
Yeah, there's a couple on like horses for like knights and couriers. There's a couple books on like training dogs and a couple books on like other household pets.
Cool. I would like to read them.
Sure, go right ahead.
I do that for a good portion of the long rest.
Okay, you now know a significant amount of stuff of taking care of a knight's horse. You know a significant amount of stuff about training dogs, and you know about household cat care.
Okay. I think Musk is gonna need to go to another place to learn about other animals.
Looking around at the books in my room, are there any that talk about Gar? War hero Gar.
No. There are a lot of like tactics books, but
Bleh, boring.
anything else?
I'm good.
Right. You all have a relatively peaceful night, except for Floki. He is miserable.
Good night, Floki.
Wherever you may be.
I
I've
hate
thrown
you.
my hands in with bad people.
It's almost
I'm
as if you can
dangerous.
hear him.
Our sweet little elf boy must be out partying, finding all the whiskey that he likes.
So early in the morning, well, not too early, but like 7 or 8 in the morning, a servant comes and knocks on all of your doors. He says, it's breakfast time for the honored ones. Please come down at your leisure.
I will wrestle myself from the bed and groggily make my way down to the table.
Give me a athletics check.
All right. I am decent with that. Wait, it would actually help if I wasn't rolling my d12. There we go. Okay, never mind. My d12 was better. That's an 8.
Yeah, you have a very difficult time getting out of bed. It is very fluffy, and like the more you try and get out, the more you kind of sink into it. You get tangled up in the.
Help!
I'm stuck in my bed. Help!
You get
Wait,
tangled up
tangled?
in the covers.
Stuck in your bed? Dean, you're in a mimic.
No!
Quick, stab the bed.
And,
Esmeralda, help!
two servants run into the room and kind of help you out of bed, and they say, "Oh, sorry, this is Commander Glom's bed. He loves it nice and soft like this. He keeps
Two
us on
servant-
guard to help him out."
Two servants have to help a 7-foot-tall half dragon to get out of bed because he's stuck.
It's a very comfy.
7 years old baby.
Yeah, and I'm new to beds.
Yeah, so y'all get up. You go down into the great hall, and there's a lot more people in there this time. A lot of castle goers, I guess, a lot of nobles, all eating their breakfast. There's 3 chairs open, and General Midas is there talking with some people. He's not eating because he doesn't have to. And
How nice.
says, "Oh, good morning, guard. It's good to see you well. I hope you slept well."
Very well, thank you.
Good. And he leans behind him and says something to the guard that's waiting there, and the guard nods and like runs off, and says, "We had a strange occurrence last night. Someone willingly got himself arrested, saying that he knew you. Did you come here with anyone else?"
I just do like a face palm and shake my head.
Memory's a little hazy. That bed was very comfortable. I don't know if there was another. Yeah. We did
So-
have a 4th member.
So as you say this, a very disheveled Floki in manacles is pushed into the room. He's got like hay in his hair, he's got like rat poop on his robe, and the guard is just pushing him from behind.
I exclaim, "There he is!"
I don't know, Sleeves. That doesn't look like our Floki.
Ooh, wow,
Hold
Gar,
on,
you're
hold on,
right.
Let me fix it. I druid craft some mushrooms on him. There we go. That looks like our Floki.
Roll for mushroom.
Here comes the one.
A 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
you druidcraft that white and red mushroom on him.
The one that I posted.
Yeah, that really
That oozy
disgusting
one?
one.
It looks like a dessert. It
It
looks
does.
Does look like a
delicious.
dessert. I know, right?
It looks like
great.
spider
Strawberry
eyes.
cheesecake.
I'm just looking at my spells. Don't worry.
You're
So-
just you're
General
so
Midas
broken,
says,
you don't even know what's happening.
"Oh, so you do know this man? Let him out. Let him out." So the guard unshackles Floki and says, "I'm deeply sorry." He backs away.
Floki goes to strangle us.
I just glare at him as he walks away and returns to whatever he was doing.
They pull up a chair next to Gar for you.
I will sit down and say nothing to no one. Stare straight.
You want a good berry, Floki?
So General Midas looks at Gar and he says, "So, can you stay for a few days, or do you have to continue on your way?"
Well, what do my compatriots think?
I think
Well.
we should leave.
It would be best for us to get out as soon as we can.
I mean, if you want to stay, I'm good to stay. But we do have matters of most importance to take care of. Wink,
Very true.
Wink.
Unfortunately, Midas, I would like to stay, but I must decline. We must be on our way.
That is alright. I understand. Times have been tough in the city anyways, ever since the stone was stolen. Clement won't talk about it, but he's convinced it's the mayor of Dewgrove. If you come across him, take care of him for us.
I think that can be arranged.
And
I,
we've put a bounty on Ricky's head for 10,000 gold pieces. So if you come across him, you know what to do.
Ooh, I almost gave away our whole. I was going to ask about Riki. I'm like, no, I shouldn't know who he is.
can I cast a message on Gar?
Sure.
So basically, I whisper and only Gar can hear it, and he can whisper back in the same.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna be like, I thought we stole the stone.
We did. But
Apparently we didn't.
just shush. Don't say anything about the stone.
I don't think we're done here. Or at least not in this country. Or, whatever. Drop message.
So, yeah, you finish up your breakfast, and afterwards, you guys kind of head out. At the castle gate, General Midas goes up to Gar, and he says, "Safe travels, my friend. Return to us, and tell me of your stories."
Will do, friend.
So he gives you the forearm, like, brotherly handshake kind of thing, and then sees you guys off. So I'm assuming now you want to go get your cart?
Anybody else have any business to take care of while we're here before we run for our lives?
Nope,
I mean,
I'm good.
well, yeah, we should probably get out of this town.
Oh god. Must be hard to have fallen so far from your noble past and to look your compatriot in the eye and lie to his face.
I didn't really lie.
Just didn't tell him anything. So,
Mostly
Fair
the truth.
enough.
Oh. Oh, that reminds me. Floki, I have something for you. And I hand him a half-filled bottle of Griffinfire whiskey from last night.
Oh,
it's full. They give you a full bottle.
Well, I thought we got tipsy off it.
Well,
I
there,
didn't
there was
drink
other drinks on the table, but if you guys tucked
Oh.
in, that's fine. Yeah, so you give him a half
Well,
full
if there was
bottle.
other stuff, then there you go, Floki.
thank you. You were thinking about me,
A little bit.
even though I could have been dead.
Yeah,
We
but
trust that you can take care of yourself.
I think you'll outlive all of us.
So as you
With
guys
enough
are
money, anything's possible.
walking through the city, you pass an alleyway, and from down that alleyway, you hear something. You
Oh,
hear a
no.
very faint.
Yep.
It's just,
Oh boy.
and you look down the alleyway that noise is coming from, and there's a little door there.
And we remember this tune.
Oh, it
How could we
comes.
forget?
It hits you like a hammer. Like, you couldn't remember what you had for breakfast yesterday, but damn, you knew immediately what this sound was and where it was
My
coming
wallet
from.
hurt.
It's like she's targeting us specifically.
I don't know, something about it just makes me not want to walk away either.
Well,
Like, try as I might, I feel like I have to enter.
You don't have
maybe
to.
she's having a sale today.
Didn't you want to sell your psycho sword to her?
I don't think she'd take it.
I got some stuff
Fair enough.
on off.
Well, let's go through the door.
So you
I wonder
guys
who
take
robbed
it.
the bank.
You
Ring,
guys
ring.
take a detour and you go down the alleyway. And as soon as you open the door, a familiar face greets you.
What? Oh, hello, welcome. Come on in. Yes, I've seen you guys before, definitely.
Weren't you in that other town?
Well, I'm pretty much everywhere, but
That's a fancy trick.
I know. Thank you. Grew it myself. So help yourselves. Take a look around. Look around at my wares. I'm sure you guys have money now, because I wouldn't be here otherwise.
You take shiny rocks.
Depends.
They're my shiny rocks.
That would be my shiny rocks. After. Who knows? We'll see.
One of your shiny rocks is definitely a piece of candy.
Oh my goodness.
It's just a butterscotch, like a Werther's original.
It's like a fucking Werther's. Oh my god, that's great.
Dude, that,
Like an
I-
unwrapped. Like it's obviously unwrapped.
Yeah, it's
I mean-
unwrapped. It was in a
I buy
pile of
high on
gold
those.
coins.
Okay, I was gonna say it's probably all covered in hair. Not that musk with hair.
oh god.
It's just a little dusty.
Okay, that's fine. I can do
So
it.
this secret shop has normal stuff too, right?
It has whatever you want. It's basically a Walmart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
all the stuff in the normal shops is there, but it's upcharged.
Imagine that my shop is just Amazon.com.
Okay, so
Or you can try out clothing in person.
You got any books?
Take a look at the bookshelf. Yeah, I got bookshelves for sale too.
Oh well, I don't need a bookshelf. I need some books.
Well, take a look.
Do we care who tried to destroy this town with a giant flame elemental?
That's not really our concern anymore.
Nope, we helped them deal with it, and they get to do the cleanup.
Kind of want to meet the people who put it in action because I'm starting to see their way of thinking. Did we ever learn the shop owner's name, by the way?
Minerva.
Minerva,
Oh, my friends call me Minnie.
are we friends?
Today we can be. Tomorrow's a
Okay.
different story.
And then Minnie.
It depends if we buy stuff.
Yeah, it depends on how much money you spend.
Although, out of all of you so far, the Shell Boy is my favorite.
Because I actually bought something last time.
So how'd that trap work out for you?
It worked perfectly.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh god.
It's most definitely not sitting in a park somewhere.
Or
I
wrapped
look
around
up
a
at you
young
and I'm
boy's
like,
ankle.
Did you ever actually take care of that trap? We get it back. You know what? It's better for the people of Ocean Call.
Yeah, some things are just left alone.
You know, I am selling more.
I'll think about it.
Alright, Jared, what books do I see?
You'd have to ask Minerva.
Okay.
Hello.
Debbie's like, oh no.
Use your eyes, your
Oh,
brand.
robes.
Let's see. You see a book on light, ray optics, radiometric quantities, photometric quantities, color temperature, semiconductors, PN junction.
After you started speaking those words, Musk turned around and looked the other way.
And mycology. Mycology for dummies.
Any books on animals?
Let's
With
see. I got a
pictures.
few. I have the anatomy of tortices, and the distinction between turtles.
Hold up. On my friend here, or actually turtles, the animal.
Well, it kind of goes into depth towards the end. There's like an advanced section that goes into turtles and how they pee. I didn't read that far. I got distracted, but
I think maybe a library might suit my needs better. Let's go look at the weapons, I suppose.
It's really interesting because the bookshelves, there's like thousands upon thousands of books in here, but like every 100 books is the same book.
it's all Pride and Prejudice.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Just all Jane Austen.
Jesus Christ.
Are you sure you don't want any books on incandescent light bulbs? I hear they're going to be famous in the future.
What's a
Sounds like-
light bulb?
Exactly.
How much for one potion of vitality?
How much you willing to pay?
I ask you.
Let's see. One potion of vitality. Typically, I sell it at around 800 gold.
Oh my god.
I can get it cheaper at a normal shop.
Well, then go to a normal shop. But you're currently on my shit list if you keep talking that way.
I just kind of huff and look away and go back to browsing.
I whisper 850.
Alright, how much for this staff of swarming insects?
Ooh, you know, I really, really hate that staff. I don't even want to talk about it. But give me a second. Let me look at my roster a bit.
Gar, this is a cool grappling hook.
I'll give it to you for 250.
250 gold.
No, like 2,500 gold.
Well, I think you'll have better luck with another customer.
Ugh. Darn. Oh well. I'll get rid of that staff one day. Truly do hate it.
Keeps letting the flies in.
Ugh. No, it truly does. Like, I like spiders and all, but when things swarm... No.
Miss Minerva.
Oh. Last time I saw you, boy, you were drunk as shit. Can't hold your liquor, can you?
I cured him.
No, I think he was still drunk when he came in. Or afterwards, I forget. Anyways, yes. What can I help you with?
Well, you see this disheveled old robe I'm wearing now?
It's got some, like, mushrooms and rat stains on it, yes?
Yes, it does, declares that goblin.
The mushrooms are starting to ooze a little bit.
Ooh.
I was hoping that maybe you carried a nice fine robe to replace this one.
Ah. Well, I do have robes. Take a look in the wardrobe section, try on a few that suits you. We have different colors as well, for whatever shade you wish.
Well, I'm looking for just a non-magical with a crimson silk and a golden trim.
Alright. I think I have some around here. I'm gonna pull out the exact same one that you're stylizing. I'll give it to you. How about 50 gold? Your manners are a bit better this time around.
50 gold, you say? I think I can make that deal.
Alright, I'll take it.
Alright, let me just count out this money for you. And I will hand you the gold.
Thank you.
Does, like, Minerva kind of shudder a little bit, get some goosebumps as the gold changes hands?
Once it gets into my hand and I feel it, I can just kind of like... Oh dear. I had an image in my hand, but that sounds very naughty. Anyways, imagine those, like, those medicine balls that you have. Those, the two that you just kind of swirl around in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna say scrotum. Just imagine scrotum and you're just kind of in your hand.
You're just juggling some balls.
Juggling some balls, but it's actually a bag of coins. Haha.
It pains me a little when I finally let go of the money.
Just juggling Floki's coin purse.
And I just kind of keep it in front of me while staring at him with a smile on my face, just still...
That he can't see because you have a face mask that's blank.
Exactly, but he knows. He knows. Because I haven't moved. I'm still just juggling it.
Also,
As a businessman,
do you have a changing room that I could sport this out with?
Yep. in the back aisle, past aisle 3 and all the other books, and past the bear cages and to your left. Should be empty,
Thank you.
but if Rhaegar's there, just give him a nod.
Will do. Do I have possession of the rope, by the way?
Yes, you do. It's all yours. I'll take the tag
Alright.
off if you want. Just snip it
Okay.
off.
And I will go and change into that fine crimson with golden trim robe.
When you
There's a fireplace for sale somewhere. You can just toss it in that.
when you get back to the
Alright.
changing room, there's a very large. What is Rhaegar again?
A Goliath.
Yeah, there's a Goliath standing next to it with his arms crossed, and he's just watching you very intently.
I give him a nod. As instructed.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ask your boss.
Oh, I really don't want to. All right, go on in.
Alright, anything else?
So Minerva
Yes, Turtle Boy.
spoke to you last time about this light great axe. I said for you to keep an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
My memory's a little fuzzy.
So's mine. I go on the fly.
So what fly is it this time?
What was it again? Light gray axe?
That's the one.
Alright. Really don't remember how much it was, so I'll be generous and go 1800.
I think that's exactly what you did last time.
Well, that's pretty generous to me.
And I was hoping that was the case because here you go.
Ugh.
Minerva's getting a little weak in the knees.
Ugh.
Might be time to close up shop. It's a private
I-
time.
Just the. It's not coins, but pretend it is.
Oh wait, hold on.
Ugh.
You guys need to leave. I'll open shop again in a couple minutes.
Ah. Goodness gracious, what a day. Is there anything I can help you with? Lizard man thing. You. Tall boy.
Well, since you put it so kindly,
Forgive me. I don't actually know any of your name.
you can call me Sleeves.
Sleeves. That is a much nicer name than what I just gave you in my head.
I'll kind of give a fake smile. Like I'm trying to smile, but I'm angry, so I'm just kind of showing my teeth, but it's very obviously not sincere. I'll extend a hand to her for like a handshake. Nice to meet you.
I give you like a nice curtsy because I have both hands filled with
Just
bags of
juggling coin purses.
gold. But I sort of, I guess, look polite. You can't tell though. Trying to be polite.
Well,
I'm being genuine.
I would like to buy these cook's utensils.
What is it? Cook's utensils?
I
Yes.
think it's in the general store.
Yeah.
Or the
Mhm.
toolsmith.
There we go. Cook's utensils. All right. Well, you were bothering me before, but now that I know your name, you're a little bit better right now. So far, maybe. 60 gold. I'll be generous for today.
Well, kindness goes a long way. My smile still kind of...
Incredibly forced.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and give you 80, because I like you so much.
Ooh.
I'm trying.
Ooh. 80. Ooh. I accept.
I give her the money, take the utensils, and as I turn around, I'll whisper to myself, and probably because I'm never going to buy anything else here.
Oh.
Minerva, roll perception.
No! I specified to myself!
All right. 14.
No!
Oh yeah, you heard him.
I come back. How do I look?
You look fabulous.
You look wonderful, but I'm a bit too angry and annoyed. I don't say anything, but I have stopped juggling the coin.
It's I kind of love this image because of like her face mask. So she's just like got this aura about her of joy as she juggles that, and then she hears Sleeve say that and just like freezes.
I imagine it's like the scenes in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where like the Japanese goes across the screen, it's like menacing. But they're not actually moving.
Yeah. She just like has a slight head tilt and she's facing Sleeves.
Money still in hands, not moving.
Do I
Slowly
notice
going
anything?
down. I don't know.
All right. Anyone else? You guys all done here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we
Yeah,
piss
I'm
her
good.
off anymore.
Alrighty. Well, thank you all for your patronage. And even though you didn't buy anything, little guy, I'm still happy that you came.
Oh, don't worry. I have a present for you, and I druid-craft a bunch of mushrooms front cask.
No, last time that was bad.
Which mushroom is it?
Roll for
You have to roll
mushroom.
for it.
Gotta roll for
Oh
the
my God.
mushroom.
Yeah. Wait, I'm rolling the mushroom?
No,
No,
he
I-
rolls.
Oh.
That's an 18.
Right. You grow that pretty blue squiggly mushroom,
Oh,
Ah.
cool.
The brain mushroom.
Wow, that's neat.
and it smells like cotton candy.
Oh my God.
Don't eat it.
I
whatever
am
you do.
so happy right now. Little guy, what's your name?
The name is Musk. It is
Musk.
a pleasure to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you. Thank you for your lovely gift. You know I'm going to sell it to somebody sooner or later.
Uh,
I will remember
Make sure
you.
they don't eat it.
Oh, let them eat it. Whichever.
Just make
Rhaegar.
sure. I mean, if you want a feeble-minded person to be just stuck in your store,
Mhm.
Rhaegar just walks by, looks at it, pops one into his mouth, and just, tasty, and just walks off.
I'm sure we'll see you
Anybody
again,
but that.
Minerva, but goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Lovely robe. Have a nice day. Goodbye, sleeves.
Goodbye, Minnie.
uh-oh.
So as you guys are
Draconic sleeves what you do.
walking out, a dagger whizzes by Sleeves' ear, just nicking him a little bit.
Excuse me?
And if you look back, Minerva's just kind of like joyfully admiring her mushrooms.
I did good.
And then, yeah, once again, you guys depart the alleyway and close the door behind you. And as you look back, it is gone.
Sleeves what you do.
Yeah, Sleeves, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just think she is expecting too much from us. Her prices are so high.
Yeah.
How good this robe looks, though.
Hey, do you see how awesome this axe is?
Well,
Do you see how many shiny rocks I still have?
that has nothing to do with her.
Yeah. But we're still happy for you, little guy.
Yes, they look very nice. Maybe I'll
Speaking
buy
of
something
spending
from her in
money.
the future if she doesn't kill me first.
Oh, I didn't get to sell my stuff. I forgot. Then again, she probably wouldn't have given me any gold for it anyway.
What'd you have to sell?
I still have that clockwork amulet that I've never used.
Yeah.
I have.
You're not going to sell your little raven, are you?
No, that's my pretty birdie.
Oh, good.
I did sell for my other stuff. Never mind. And I still have a sling that I haven't used yet. Whoops.
Oh, shoot, I just came up with them. Dang it.
Did you just think of a comeback you were going to say to Minnie?
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to use my hat of vermin and just let loose like a rat and a crow or something.
I'm
and
way
it
ahead of
shot.
you, man. The second that she denied me buying that insect staff, was going to summon two. Wait, hold on. I just learned this. 4 swarms of insects
Ooh.
as we left, but I decided to take the high road, and I think that it's best that you did too.
Did we make it back to the cart?
Yeah, you guys are just getting back now.
Can I pick up the dagger?
It's
Oh,
no, it was
yeah.
back in the store. It was stuck in the wall.
Oh, okay.
Once we get to the cart, I'd like to hastily try to retrieve my flask and put it in my robe.
Roll stealth with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, so altogether it's 20.
Okay, and then all 3 of you roll perception, and if any of you match that or beat it, then you see what he's doing.
Nope.
Perception. That is a 22.
24.
Right, yeah,
Boy,
you
what you
two-
doing back there?
Sorry, what now?
They saw you.
So they're seeing me ruffling for it. Did I actually retrieve it, or am I still in the process?
They see you retrieving it.
Ah. Okay, so, yeah.
I mean, as to be expected, we knew you had it.
I guess it's a good thing to have.
I mean, I'd rather him have it than, I guess, someone just picking it up in the
They come in
streets.
handy in case we find any other pirates.
Also, future reference, guys, I can't touch that thing. My hands burnt pretty good after I tried.
Oh yeah, it's iron, isn't it?
I remembered that.
Wait, what happened?
What's
I
up?
can't use anything that's iron.
Oh, that's right. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
druids are
druid.
allergic.
It burnt my hands pretty good.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, so we are reunited with Agro and Silver.
And the
horses.
stable boy comes out and he says, "Ah, Master Gar, I was told that these were your horses. Please, their stay is on us." And he brings them out, and they're all very well groomed, looking very happy.
Didn't we pay beforehand?
Just drop it. It's fine.
Okay. It wasn't much. I don't care.
We paid for a few nights in advance, and then
2
if it went
nights.
over, we
Think
were going
we
to have
had-
to pay more.
How many nights did we stay here in this city?
2?
I think only 2.
Yeah.
It was at least 2.
Ah,
So you
But they were also going to charge us for feed.
you hop up into the driver's seat, and there's the 30 gold you prepaid in a little
Oh.
coin purse.
Aw, nice.
And
Alright.
so where do you guys want to head off? Let's bring us back to the world map.
Yeah, we don't have any leads, do we?
well, we gotta go after the mayor of Dewgrove.
Who
That is
apparently stole the... By the way, we stole nothing. And then I'll say in Draconic, me and Gar stole what we thought was the stone.
I will respond likewise, saying, I heard it was a fake, but we've not actually talked much about it. Let's wait until we get on the road.
One day, Musk, we're gonna learn Draconic, and we're gonna really teach them something. But anyway, so Floki, you said that so we didn't steal anything, and then you went off on your Draconic spiel.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Well,
so
I
you
did
guys are
steal something.
you guys are now like you went out the north road, and you're now traveling along the main path in between Aquis and Dewgrove.
So we're no longer, like, kind of in the town.
Correct.
Alright. I just didn't want to say that we stole from the castle while we were still kind of in the city.
Yeah, I understand. I don't think anybody's listening to us.
You guys did get the stone, right?
Well, we got,
We got
something. I hold out my wrist, and it's in there. Can I take it out?
So yeah, Gar holds out his wrist, and in his bracer, you can see there is a small glowing gem in there. There's like a very thin layer of leather has grown over it.
So I assume he can't just poop, it's out.
Correct.
Okay.
I wonder if Mr. So and so is gonna come and tell us that we got one.
He might.
Yeah, that is strange. We haven't heard from him in quite some time.
I kind of assumed that we would just return when we had all of them, but
I don't know if
Yeah,
he's
who
really
knows?
kind of let us go unwatched.
Well, Gar, do you feel any different?
nope.
Hmm.
Do I even know what the stone does? Is that like common knowledge to me?
Yeah, you can feel there's kind of like a reserve of power that you haven't felt before. And like you can tell it's very magical and you can tell it's not yours, but you have access to it.
Neat.
Oh yeah, it's in the tab. It tells us what it does, right?
It's
Yeah.
the Iron Stone of Reserve.
So you
So
can
it's like a-
you can store spells into it and Matt can cast them as if he were that person. As of right now, it only has magic missile in it, which is literally just like auto hit flat damage, so
It's pretty good at second level too.
yeah. So you can cast it at first level twice, or you could cast it at second level.
Okay.
Hey,
Cool.
that means I can cast Disguise Self 7 times now since I leveled up.
And
Oh,
don't forget
baby.
about your other casting buddies. They can load up that stone too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Yeah, for monetary compensation.
Floki, word. Oh my gosh.
By the way,
Oh,
Gar,
yeah.
thanks for this robe.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're welcome. So, Brandon, what level is invisibility?
Second.
Second. All right, so Jared, what happens? So if I attempt to put a second level spell into it, and there's 2 level 1s in it already, what happens?
It won't work.
Okay.
You would have to discharge one of the spells.
All right, I'm gonna lean my hand out and cast magic missile into the air.
okay.
Yeah. Do you want to cast both levels or just one level?
Just one.
Right, yeah. So for the first time, you kind of feel the reservoir of power in the stone. And as you're holding your arm up, you just shoot. How many magic missiles does level 1 shoot?
4.
Yeah, you shoot 4 just bolts of pure magical energy into the air.
Bird falls down to the ground.
Now that we have some power into whatever. Alrighty, Floki,
Yes.
cast invisibility into this, and our bargain will be done.
Yes, I suppose I never did actually make it invisible. And I will spend a second level to cast invisibility in the stone.
Yeah, so you put your hand on the stone and you do your shenanigans and cast invisibility. And instead of just enfolding you in invisibility magic, it gets sucked into the stone.
All right, our business is done. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the robe.
I will.
Right, so yeah,
So-
you guys traveling
Yeah,
along the road.
Yep, I guess we're on our way to Dewgrove. I haven't asked this in a while. What's the weather gonna be like as I druidcraft?
So as you cast Druidcraft, you can tell without a doubt it's going to be a beautiful sunny day. But then, as soon as you're about to relay this to the party, you can tell without a doubt it's going to be a really shitty cloudy day. And as you begin to switch, you can tell without a doubt it's going to be rainy and stormy. You don't know what's going on, but your weather sense is going haywire.
Huh.
What?
Musk, you okay? You look more confused than usual.
Well, it looks like we're gonna get a whole bunch of weird weather.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess prepare yourself for rain, and a thunderstorm. And yeah, it's a good thing we got this carriage here.
It doesn't sound too weird. Not exactly the best time, but not weird, I guess.
I mean, it is the Water Kingdom. Not
Yeah, I mean-
terribly outside of normal weather.
All right.
So, yeah, as you are traveling the roads, it's starting to get dark outside, and there's a little town on the side of the road. Just a little traveler's inn near the edge of the road. Would you guys like to stop for the night?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it'll
Yeah.
be the best.
So you guys stop in for the night. After leaving his old friend behind, Gar and his companions depart the city of Aquis and head off towards Dewgrove. But first, a quick nap at the tavern. Join us next time to continue our journey with the boys. As always, I am your Dungeon Master, Jared Slate, and our intro and outro music is If I Had a Chicken by Kevin MacLeod. Thank you all for listening.